It's a huge one. Hello friends, thanks for visiting my channel. Today I want to make a video about when is the best time for bass fishing. I've always heard early morning, late evening is the best time. I have had good luck during midday as well. Well, today I'm going to experiment if the bite is more during the evening or during the morning, and also if there's any size difference between the bass. I'm going to try the same spot, and I'll be fishing from a kayak. I'll be using the same setup and same bait, and see if there's any difference in the time, and I'll share my experience with you. It's evening now. It's a bit hot and windy as well. The sun is shining. We'll start with evening fishing. I have about 2 hours to go before the sun sets, so I'm gonna head out and see how the bite is right now. Because it's so hot and sunny, the fish are likely to be under lily pads or in thick weed beds, taking shelter from the heat and the sun. I found this beautiful spot. It's shaded. The sun is behind the trees, so I think there'll be fish here. I'll drop my anchor and let's do some evening bass fishing. I'm using a very simple setup for bass. It's a drop shot setup. I have a hook on my main line. About 2 feet below my hook I have a sinker. I'm gonna bait it with a live worm here. So here we go, I have my worm. So let's make the first cast. Getting a bite already. Decent sized fish on, it seems. Promising sign. I'm getting some bite. It might be panfish, not bass, because they will come after worm. Oh no, that's a bass. For sure it's a bass. Oh yeah, I got a fish on. Check this out. Wow. Second cast. First worm. Got a fish. Nice little bass. Just gonna let it go. So I'm back in the water, getting a bite already again. This is I just caught the other one, so already something is after my next one. Let's see how big this one is. Whoa, it's a fish again. Wow, what is this? It's fighting pretty good. Oh, it's stuck in my anchor. Oh, wow. It's the same size, I think. Tiny little fish. Put it back in the water. Okay, that is back-to-back 2 fish. It's not bad. Like thought evening bite would be slow on a hot day. It's not slow at all. Let's get back in the water. See if we can catch some more. Whoa, it's a big one. Got a jumper. Ooh, that's a huge one. I'm gonna bring it back. Check this out. This is a decent one. It's pretty big. Nice largemouth right there. He did swallow the hook pretty deep. He's not gonna live, so I'm gonna keep this one I have a fish fry for dinner. What a beauty. That's the size I love to catch. Put up a good fight, and it's so fun to catch those. Okay, I got my next worm in. We're going right back into the water. See if we can catch some of those monsters. Got another decent one. It's a bit smaller than the previous one. So right here. I almost lost my camera. I'm trying to net that. So I'm just gonna let this guy go. Well, the evening bite is on fire. Yeah, my line is ready to go back into the water. So let's see if we can get some more. Oh, I'm getting a bite as soon as I put it in. See, I have a fish on again. It's not that big. Oh, wow. Oh, it went right below. I can see the fish. My goodness. They're loving these worms. Getting splashed by fish left and right. It's unbelievable fishing right now. Yeah, check this out. Ooh, it's a beautiful fish. Okay, went away quietly. All right, let's continue fishing. Folks, the evening bite has been fantastic so far. Let's continue to fish and see if we can land some monsters. I didn't expect the bite to be this good. Every time I casting, something's coming after the bait, and it's usually a small or big bass. I'm actually looking forward to see how morning bite compares to this evening bite. If you're fishing with worms, you got to make sure that your worms are very lively and active. If they're like if they're half dead, they're moving, then you're not going to have much results. The quality of the worm plays a huge role in bass fishing. Look how this is moving so well. So that's definitely going to attract some fish, and hopefully some big fish. Wow, that's a huge one. Oh my god, that came off. Wow, that was a massive one. It ripped my hook off. Look at that. My hook ripped off. That was a big one, monster. I wonder what that was. Yeah, that was a good one. Let's see if we can catch one of those. Yeah. So folks, what I'm noticing is in the evening, the big fish are biting. Yeah, usually I don't get this much action in the morning, but today especially, the big ones are really biting. Like whatever that was earlier, that was a big fish. It ripped my line off. Even though my drag was set to loose, it just took off with it. Okay, let's see if we can get something similar. I don't think we will, but let's go for it. I'd love to land that fish. Okay, got another decent one. Yes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a big one. Okay, let me see, it's a similar set. Whoa, that's fighting like crazy. Whoa, it took my line underwater. Wow, it's a monster. Let me see if I can bait it in. Landed it. I can't believe I landed this. Wow, that's a good one. Oh my goodness. It didn't fight much when it came in, but it was dragging the line. It took my line underwater a few times. Check this out. Oh, that's a monster. Look at this. Holy smokes. That's a big one. Whew, it's a beauty. Within half an hour the sun will be setting, so this is when the bite is picking up by the big fish right now. So that's a new experience for me. Okay, another big one on. That's a decent. Whoa, that's also taking my line underwater. It's barely hooked. I can feel it, like it's barely hooked in its lips. Let me see if I can land this one. Whoa, it's coming. Oh my goodness. It's dragging the line back. Oh, I did it. I landed that. I was expecting to land it, but I did it. Okay. My goodness. Oh my goodness, check this out. Another big one. Wow, these are beautiful fish. Yeah, I'll keep this one for dinner. Yeah. This is a nice, decent size. Perfect eating size. Yeah. Well, folks, evening fishing has been fantastic. The sun is about to set. I gotta get back to my camp. I'm gonna come back tomorrow morning and then we'll find out how morning fishing is compared to evening fishing. All right, see you tomorrow morning. Well, it's morning time. The sun is about to rise. I've been eagerly waiting to go back out there and see how the morning bite is. I've arrived at the exact same spot. I just dropped my anchor and I'm gonna start fishing right away. Very early in the morning, so let's see how the fishing goes. Here you go. We have a nice juicy worm hooked up. Let's drop it in and see if anything comes after it. Okay, first cast in the morning. Something's after it. Something's after it right away. Okay, I got a fish. Let's see what do we have. Oh, it's a nice little bass. Small one. Very similar start to yesterday. Small little bass. Just let it go. Okay. That's a big splash. Well, not bad. Fish on the first cast is always nice. Let's get back in there. Hopefully we can land some monsters. Let's see what we get. Oh, something's after it again. Okay, it's a little bit bigger, I think. Okay, not really. Oh, oh my god. They're just destroying my worms. Second one, a second cast. not that big. Oh, I had a, I had a small piece of worm on my hook. While I was unhooking it, something was coming out. Well, two casts, two fish. Morning isn't turning out to be too bad either. Whoa, okay. As soon as I casted another one, what do we have now? I gotta save my worm. Look at this. Third cast, third fish. The morning bite is on as well. They're smaller size, not like yesterday evening. I was catching some big ones, but well, nonetheless, they're biting. Yeah, it's a good sign. Let's release this, continue fishing. The bass are just loving the worms. Um, Here, let me show you after I cast what the action looks like. Okay, here we go. They're all small right now. Gonna let this one go as well. Okay, off we go. Okay, so every cast I've been catching one fish. This is gonna be my fifth cast. Let's see if we can get some bigger fish this time. Oh yeah, something is after immediately. Wow, check this out. Oh my goodness. There we go. A small one. Let this one go too. Okay, there it goes. Let's keep going. One of the bass spat out a little minnow from his tummy. They've been feasting on this since early morning. I'm gonna try and use this as a bait and see if I can catch a bass with it. That'll be nice. It just spat it right out on my kayak. Let's try. Okay, so I hooked it right through the back. It's already dead. Let's drop the line and see if they're interested. Something's coming after it. It's a free bait, so I'm sure they will take it. Oh yeah, I got something on that bait. Wow. It's a small little fish. Here it is. Little fella enjoyed a free meal. Let's let him go. Okay, let's continue fishing. The morning has been pretty good so far. Lots of fish, especially early in the morning. It's slowing down a bit. One thing I noticed is it's particularly in this spot, the small bass are feeding more aggressively than the bigger ones in the morning. In other spots, I've caught bigger bass early in the morning than evening. So it depends on the spot, I guess, and the feeding pattern of this fish. So if you ask me about this experiment, I would say evening was better for this particular lake. Bass seems to be feeding aggressively in the evening here compared to morning. They are they are feeding, but the smaller ones. So for good fishing, I prefer evening here. Um, in other areas, it could be the opposite. Morning can be better than evening, and some areas bass bite all day. I'd like to hear what time you prefer for bass fishing. Is it morning or evening? Use the comment below and let me know your experience, and I'd love to hear about it. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you next time.